All right, Joe. Well, the Groundhog Run is about to begin at the largest underground business complex in the world, and it's right here in Kansas City.
Yeah, thousands of runners will enjoy the 5K in the 70-degree subtropical environment, including a high school team all the way from Oklahoma. Fox 4's Carrie Wickersham joins us live this morning where folks are getting ready to run. Hey, Carrie.
Hey, they are getting ready to run. The high school team must be sleeping in this morning because I haven't seen them come down here yet. We're going to talk to them after they cross the finish line at 8:30. Right now, we're going to talk to one of the parents who send their children to Children's TLC. You have two kids, Elizabeth DeWitt. Tell me a little bit about your kids and why you've chosen to send them there.
Yes, I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son, and this is their second year at Children's TLC. It was an easy decision for me, as I've always been very passionate about serving people with disabilities and creating greater inclusion in society for people with disabilities. So for me, it was an easy choice that I wanted my children to be peer models as typically developed children, and just learn that not everybody has to behave just like you or be at the same place that you're at to be your friend, and that we always need to provide understanding for that.
What an incredible experience that must be for your kids. What do you think that they've learned just by their interaction with kids who do have special needs?
I think they've learned, like I said, everybody acts a little differently, and that's okay. So I think it's taught them a very heightened level of empathy. And so, for instance, they might say hi to a friend one day and their friend might be on the autism spectrum and might not socialize with them back. And it's okay. I mean, they're very patient, they're very empathetic, while they're getting a stellar preschool education. I mean, they are kindergarten ready. They still receive those services too.
That's amazing. So Children's TLC basically does serve children with disabilities at a preschool level, but we're talking, you've seen like water therapy, different kinds of therapy in classroom. It really integrates therapy with the education process to help kids with special needs be ready for kindergarten.
Yes, I mean, working parents are so busy anyway, and so when you're a working parent and you have a child that has a special need, it's so beneficial to go to one place where you can get preschool curriculum, occupational therapy, speech therapy, a whole slew of services.
All right, we got an ambulance that's about to back into us. So I'm just kidding. If you're wondering what that warning sign is, I felt like I needed to stop and explain it to you. A lot of people down here excited to run this race. Now, you're not running, you're just here to support today, right? I
am supporting, and I couldn't be more happy to support the race. This is a great race to run because it's because of the help of Hunt Midwest. 100% of these registration prices go back to benefit the Therapeutic preschool. Right. So when you run this race, you're doing a lot more.
Absolutely, and they are in there, as the ambulance lights now hit my face, they're in their 35th year of this, and they've raised up until this year, not including this year, like $4.65 million for Children's Therapeutic Learning Center, and they raise about $250,000 a year. So people set to run at 8 o'clock. We have lots more interesting interviews coming up for you next hour. I'm Carrie Wickersham, Fox 4 News, working for you, live from the subtropolis. Back to you guys.
Carrie, be careful. That's the new producer way to tell us to wrap up. You're just going to put an ambulance right in your grill. You got to go. All done.
Busy for this time in the morning.
Check back with you next hour. Thank you.